Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome to another Rogue Entertainment presents Collectable Past, hosted by two guinea pigs.
Something's nibbling my toes. Oh shit! It's the collective.
Don't worry about that. Hey, man, they're trying to take nibbling away from me. I seen some dumb bitch, part of that crazy crowd. They were trying to take nibbling too.
What?
Yeah. Like another one of those pronoun type things or something. Like, really? What is wrong with these people? I can't.
I'm speechless.
You're wrong. Stop me. You're wrong.
You're wrong, man, Paul. You're wrong.
What's going on, Poe? Immortal Coils. Sup? Shadow Hawk Backs. What's going on? Chris Fisk. What's going on, man? Get those books mailed out. LDG of Geeks and Joy. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, you should be laughing. I want my book. No, I'm just joking.
Beautiful people. Yeah.
I tell you what, though, I already know Chris is going the extra mile. He's seen what Red, and what Red did with Nerium books.
Yep.
And he's going the extra mile too, man. I can't wait to see that stuff. It should be great. Oh, Citizen 333, what up? Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Well, you're a pirate. It makes sense to have an ahoy.
That's right. No landlubbers here.
So, before I get talking about the toy that I brought to the table today, I understand that you just seen the Ghostbusters. I mean, we kind of like, we can hit on that a little bit. I mean, I know it's not a toy, but they do have toy lines for it.
They actually do, and I mean, fuck. I'm really pissed that they dropped that toy line before the movie came out, but they couldn't sit on them. I know, and that's the problem. Yeah, there's a spoiler for sure,
especially now after seeing the movie.
Yeah, and I gotta say that movie was really well done. If you're a fan of the first two films, you're definitely gonna love this. This is technically part 4. This the video game that they did a couple of years ago is actually part 3, where they had the entire cast came back and Harold Ramis was still alive, and he voiced his character Egon in the video game and all that stuff. So so technically this is the 4th kind of I guess if you're gonna go by that. But it was really well done. I was impressed.
Now, if you were going to count like the cartoons and say that was part 3, then I could say this is part 4. That 2016 thing never happened.
Nope, and this movie this movie confirms that never happened. That's what I love too. So yeah, that was a multiverse disaster. Maybe Kevin Feige and Kathleen Kennedy were responsible for it, right?
I think Ryan Johnson was behind the scenes weaving that one in.
Right.
Yo, what's going on, Bone? And Johnny Cage is here too. What's up, Johnny Cage? God damn it, Chris. Where's Tommy's book? Chris, hell yeah, Red and Nerium's book presentations were inspiring. Frog G, hail. Only good frog right there. Not
Great
like
people.
One of those Jersey water drinking frogs. And this CJH, what's going on? I'm in rare form again. I'm a little bit tired. That whole shit with a jury duty it killed me.
Yeah, your jury duty leaves you very angry.
Yeah, it does. I'm waiting around for like 4 hours before you even get to go in there and get an idea whether they're going to kick you out or not.
Right. I glance at you like, oh, this guy's a troublemaker. Let's get ready.
They should have kicked the Brandon lover that was in there because God, that guy was smelling bad.
Oh boy. Jeez. Was he wearing a Brandon hat?
No, but he had his own business, and apparently he was a pastor at his local church, so it explains a lot.
Okay. Weird.
Chris has a question for you.
What's that?
How was Egon's autistic granddaughter in this? I was cheering for her from the previews.
I thought the kids were going to be annoying. They all worked. The casting was really good on it, and that kid had some really funny lines too, surprisingly. But yeah, it was good. The movie had a nice charm to it, and I think Paul Rudd was fantastic. He was really awesome in there. Very enjoyable. But yeah. Oh, anyone who's going to see this movie, stay for after the credits. There's another scene.
Nice. So they're not stopping.
No, it looks like they could definitely continue it for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, they definitely could. And it would be great because this is like if you want to have a bit of like a soft reboot kind of thing. But I mean, spoilers. I mean, if especially we're talking the toys, we could say original members appear in this film.
It's always good to have an original member. I'm not creative. What's going on in Chaos? Boy, what's up? I remember seeing those toys when they first came out too, and I was thinking about how good that they looked.
Mm-hmm.
Because, not only were they releasing the ones that were in conjunction with this new movie, but they were also releasing the ones from the first couple of movies.
Yeah. Those did look good.
They had the Build-A-Figures with them too, because they had I think it was Zool, the dog.
Yeah, they had because Gozor was also one of the figures. You get a piece of you get a piece of one of the Hellhounds with her as well. But yeah, I was tempted. I didn't get any of those figures. I was tempted, but I don't know. If I pull the trigger on it, I would probably want the Hot Toy ones, but those things were an arm and a leg and impossible to get unless they maybe reissue them at some point.
I tell you what, you know what I wanted when I seen those toys out is I every once in a while I still see it. I see the Ecto sitting there on the shelf. That thing looks amazing.
It's tempting, yeah. That thing is beautiful.
And then CJH asked, was the baby from Ghostbusters 2 all grown up in this? I don't think they touched on that.
Yeah, they didn't touch on that, no. Which I was kind of surprised by. I thought maybe they could have. They definitely could have.
See? Even Chris is happy. Something to make Chris happy, because Chris has not been having the greatest month.
Oh, dude. Yeah, man. No, I enjoyed it. Like I said, if you like the first two movies, you should like this one. It was good. And like I said, they paid a lot of respect to Harold Ramis in this, and just some of the shit they did was pretty fucking awesome too.
Well, I think it's time that you get back out there and start looking for those toys now. What's going on, Decepticon? Mm-hmm. Holy kid, did you change your name? Decepticon's Cave of Toys and Villains. I love it.
Nice. I like that. Good stuff.
Yeah, you're going to talk toys and villains, and you're going to have a Decepticon logo. One of these times, you're going to have to stop by for the retro stream on Monday.
That'd be awesome.
But speaking of retro toys,
mm-hmm.
I mean, I know we could talk about that Ghostbusters all day, but let's talk about something that I seen just recently. This is something that I actually caught completely by accident. I wasn't expecting it. It had to have just been released, mm-hmm. and it's the first time I seen it. So I'm going to show a little clip and show you all what I found this time.
So today we will be talking about the newly released 2021 Beastman Savage Henchman. Now, what makes this one different than the other Masters Beastman that was already released? Well, if you look down here, you will see LOP. What does LOP stand for? This was actually the original title. Instead of Masters of the Universe, it was going to be called the Lords of Power. And the original concept design for Beastman looked like this. I know it's a little bit strange, but that was what the character was originally going to look like. Interesting, and of course, eventually I will do a complete unboxing and checking them out along with the mini comic that's in there, because I believe that's probably going to tie into the Lords of Power if they've done it correctly. Hopefully they did. And we also got this one. The Eternian Goddess, Guardian of the Power in the Universe. As you can probably guess, this is the Sorceress, and you're probably wondering, well, why is she green? Well, in the original mini comics that came out with the Masters of the Universe toy line, they had colored her green. It was a complete mistake. Originally, her outfit was supposed to be green, but somehow they wound up coloring her green as well.
That's crazy, man. No,
Pretty neat.
I've never seen those.
Yeah, I swear they just came out. We got some more people that popped in. Steve Kenobi, what's going on, Steve? Good to see you. I'm doing all right. Still waiting for the Guinea Pig Collective website. Yeah, so am I. It will be coming eventually. Trying to watch penguins eat dinner, and then for dessert, I'm going to eat what is left over my birthday cake. Oh, awesome! Happy birthday!
Yeah, man. Happy birthday.
I got a microcon to put a video out today. My son laughing out loud. Yeah, I think it sounds better. Sounds like it's worth a watch. Yeah, talking about Ghostbusters. Yeah. Lots of articles trashing Ghostbusters Afterlight and only 68% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, but you know what? Here's the thing, Bone. Never pay attention to the credits and stop going to these critic sites. They're not worth a goddamn. We've known this for years. I mean, look at the nonsense that went on with Captain Marvel, Endgame, and every other Marvel franchise that they were looking to put up with freaking wooden planks. They keep it afloat. I mean, it's all bullshit with these companies. Stop paying attention. I never listened to Siskel and Ebert back in the day, either. So,
well, yeah, because these critics, what they want to do, they want to try to tank this so they could try to revisit that fucking shitty one again, or they just want to tank it in general because they're upset that the other one flopped. Sorry, the other one was a piece of shit that's not connected to anything. This is actually connected to the main movies, so. Directly connected, direct sequels.
And see, it's good that they did that too.
Yep.
Chris says, I could have sworn I had a Lords of Power action figure as a kid. White bearded dude with a winged helmet and leopard undies. You know what? It's possible because there was a lot of companies out there copying the He-Man figures. So I actually have something to explain those two figures just a little bit more in detail. So this is just one last short clip. And then we can move on talking about it. And what else did I see today that I was actually completely surprised about? But here we go.
So as you can see right here, I actually have a collective book of some of the original mini comics and all the artwork that came with them. This is actually a very good resource to have. And as you can see right there, that is Beastman's original concept design. And there is the sorceress. A lot different than what they eventually went with. And not to be confused with Tila, because Tila originally had a little bit different of a look in the mini comic. But of course, eventually, Tila would get her more accurate toy look. And like everything else, eventually in the mini comic, the sorceress also got the look that she is more known by from the cartoon series by Filmation.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things I like to do when I explain these things. I mean, sometimes I think I'm explaining too much, but I think more information is better, especially when talking about stuff like this. I mean, because anybody can say, oh, well, look, I know it was like this, but it's so much better when you can prove it and show everybody this is really what it was. And you know what? That collection, it's actually, I said it's got all the mini comics, because it actually has a few mini comics that were never released with any of the toys. Yeah.
Dude, that is killer. Where'd you get that?
I picked it up in FYI.
Oh, okay.
When I was up north.
Nice, man. Dude, that's a great find.
Absolutely, Chris. The 2016 Abomination.
Yeah, I could not get through that movie. I tried like 3 times. No, I tried twice. Frankie tried 3 times.
I tried to get through part of the trailer 3 times and couldn't do it. Stop looking.
Good man.
Oh, the Viewmaster series. Yes. Oh, I found my Viewmaster when I was at my father's house. I actually found 2 of the Viewmasters themselves and a whole bunch of the little discs. What's up, Shellback?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, we don't pay attention to that stuff. That stuff don't exist in the real world. not the really real world. So along with those, they had a whole bunch of other figures up there too. I didn't like them quite as much. Like they had Webster and God, what was the other one? Because they had like 2 or 3 newer figures. I never liked Webster in the original toys, and I didn't care about him this time around.
I remember I got the figure of him when I was a kid before I ever saw him in the cartoon. So like I didn't know shit about him. I remember like the gimmick with the string. I'm like, that was kind of cool, but yeah, so not a fan.
One of the other things I was going to mention that I seen today, and I didn't have enough time to really do a mini video on it, but I seen they had a whole bunch of other figures out there, and I seen some of the Batman, the 60, was that 67 or is that 65? Damn, I keep forgetting. I think it's
66. I believe it's
66. Or 66. Yeah, they had the 66 Batman. So I took some photos of that. They had the 67 Batmobile.
The McFarlane ones, right?
These ones look, I don't know if they're McFarlane or not. They almost look like a crossing between Mego and an action figure. Like they look amazing. And they have classic TV series all over them. I seen Robin, and I seen the Batmobile, and then I seen part of the look like the Batcave. No, it is the Batcave. Yeah, and I was going to put them all in the video and show them today. So I guess what I'll do is I'll show them off next week with all the other stuff I found. And one of the other interesting ones I found is, I know everybody was talking about the Spider-Man. I seen they released a toy set for Spider-Man. It's supposed to be in conjunction with the movies.
Right.
And this is the list of figures that they actually have in it. They've got Iron Man. They got the Vulture. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Spider-Mans, including one who looks like he's in like a thrown together home outfit with glasses on, like he was in the first movie. They got Doctor Strange and Mysterio. But the one all in black doesn't look like the black suited Spider-Man. He looks like the Spider-Man from Spider-Man Noir.
Spider-Man Noir.
Noir.
Oh, Noir. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. That's weird. And this is all movie MCU that's connected to this film?
Yeah, it says Marvel Studios.
Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, so I figured that was something that'd be worthy. You know, if we didn't talk about it today, if I didn't have time, I figured we could bring it up next week because that's something I definitely wanted to discuss here. I want that to be an exclusive for this channel first.
And you had photos of it?
Yeah, I took photos of it. I wasn't going to buy them because I ain't giving money to Disney, but yeah, I took photos of it so we can discuss it.
Oh, I didn't know you actually saw them in stores. I thought you saw them somewhere else. Okay, gotcha.
No, I seen them in store, and I also seen that they released another line of Ghostbusters figures.
Okay.
So they had. Do you remember? I talked about they had the real Ghostbusters figures. Well, they got another set that was more like an animated version of the Ghostbusters, but it doesn't have real Ghostbusters on it. And I seen they had the full set. They had Peter, they had Ray, they had Winston, and Egon. Then they had the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and they had, what was the last guy? Muncher.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting looking figures. As something else I figured we could probably discuss next week too as well, because I'll put a video again with all these awesome things. And one other thing I did see that everybody was talking about. Oh, one of the other master figures I seen was Skunkor, or Stinker.
Okay.
Stinker, not Skunkor. Yeah, Stinkor.
Yeah.
And one of the other things everybody was talking about was I remember some people discussing Toy Story figures. They did a re-release of Woody and Buzz that looked more like the original figures from the first movie.
Okay.
And everything on them, it says just Toy Story. It doesn't say 2, 3, or 4. And it even says original voice on them.
Wow. I'm surprised by that. That's for sure.
The only thing that kind of upsets me is the Woody one. Instead of having the string in the back like the original toy did, where you'd pull it and then he would talk, this one actually has a button on his tummy to hear him talk.
Huh.
That's the only thing I didn't like. I was like, they should have kept it like the original with the damn string.
Yeah. Well, they can't help themselves whenever they do this kind of stuff.
But yeah. I mean, there was a few other ones I'm going to save until next week, and a few interesting like monster characters. which I
Right.
think you might be interested with. I have to shoot you some DMs on them, including one other one that I'm going to mention right now. We all know that Cobra Kai is going to be coming up again soon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Isn't it next month?
Yep.
Sweet.
They had a special release, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus Cobra Kai. So I seen Michelangelo versus Daniel LaRusso and Donatello versus Johnny Lawrence. Those are the figures that I seen in store. And I was like, that is interesting. They look pretty good too. They look decent. So
what company did them?
let me see if I can blow this up and see the company name. Playmates.
Huh. Wow, that is interesting. Because I know like NECA had gotten the license and then another company did.
Well, they maybe they got a license to make some of the figures, but I'm pretty sure Playmates probably still has some kind of deal where they can make figures too.
Yeah, there are specific scales that they go by. So like if one company, like that's why Hot Toys, they do like the 1/6 scale. So those are around 12 inches, and so whatever license they got is specifically for that. Then you have like the Marvel Legends that like they have that specific 6-inch line. Stuff like that. But yeah, that is interesting.
CJ. Yes, Muncher. Yep, the Blue Ghost. And then they've got like an open screen in his belly, so they got things that you could put in his mouth, and it drops down to his belly. It's a neat looking toy.
Yeah, and they're all kind of like they have like a cartoony style. You said.
Yeah, they're odd. Yeah, I'm gonna send you the. I'm going to send you some of those screenshots just in a moment. I want to catch up with the chat.
Oh, of course.
I already seen that. Thanks, Bone. Always help Wookie out. Wookie does some interesting videos. Mm-hmm. Trapjaw was the ultimate MOTU figure for me. He was a bad guy. Yeah, I've been looking for him because they were supposed to do a re-release of the Trapjaw figure. I haven't seen it yet. Just like Merman. I almost had one, but I think it was one of those scalper stomp specials because it was all crushed up and I wasn't buying it.
Ah, damn.
What's up, Parrot Head?
What up, brother?
Spider-Man Noir was voiced by Nicolas Cage and Into the Spider-Verse. I wonder if this will be a Nick Cage film. Who knows? Who knows?
Wouldn't that be funny if they brought him back and instead of Ghost Rider, he's going to be Spider-Man Noir?
Maybe.
Keep him hidden behind that mask. I just want to hear him start doing that moaning shit. Like we play over on ETAPS before we do that segment.
So getting some love for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle versus Cobra Kai.
Nice.
I'm telling you what, I was actually surprised to see them. I was shocked.
Oh,
I was shell shocked.
Yeah, I'm shocked, dude. When you told me, like, what? Ninja Turtles versus Karate Kid? Holy crap! That's pretty amazing.
Rat Trap. I'm lost on that one. Rat Trap.
Was he spring loaded? What was that? Wait, Trap spring loaded, or is it just the re-release? Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, you just got surgery done? Well, I hope you hope you recover from that, Wookiee. You got to bounce back.
Yeah, man. Feel better soon, bro.
Let the Wookiee win from Beast Wars. Oh, I seen they had a Rat Trap as far as the Beast Wars toys in the Kingdom line. He was a minifigure. He was part of what they call the core line. He was a tiny figure. I did pick him up. Mm-hmm. He wasn't spring loaded at all. I think there was a spring loaded in the original one.
Right.
The re-release, it was just a teeny tiny little figure. It didn't have nothing to it. So
yeah, I remember 2 Rat Trap figures. They did one from Beast Machines as well, and he was a little bit bigger. He wasn't tiny. He was just, I guess, more in scale with like the other ones, or not in scale, but around the same size. Which again, the scaling would be off unless he's in robot mode.
Oh, Phantom Collective. Phantom Collective always helping out. Love those guys.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, I see. You see how much Rogue help you're getting. You know, Rogue is apparently on vacation this week. They're all caught up in their fifis.
What happened?
Rogue Entertainment,
Oh,
their fifis this week. The Guinea Pig Collective is not taking the week off.
yeah. Neither is the Vinnie Collective.
I know, right? You're always busy. Always busy.
Yeah, that's why I have one eye over on what we're doing here, and one eye is on trying to do another layout of the page.
Yeah. All right, there's the Batman car. There's the Robin figure.
Because I know McFarlane had they had the license and they were going to be releasing them, but I don't know when the hell. Actually, you know what? No, I'm wrong. I
didn't see.
You didn't see what?
No, I was going to say the Batman ones because you were asking me if maybe they were McFarlane too, and I actually didn't see the name brand on there. I mean, maybe I just missed it.
I know he got the license for 66, and I saw them once in the stores, but I was doing other shit, so I didn't really pay too much attention. But for what I did see, they look pretty good. They did the Cesar Romero Joker. They have Batman and Robin. Those are the only ones I saw there. I don't know if they had another figure, but I did hear he was going to do a Batmobile and like those kind of. I think like the Batcave was supposed to be kind of like a backdrop, and then a couple of like physical items, like some of the computer shit that was in the show.
Yeah, I just loaded your DMs up.
Oh, okay. Yes,
You're
that's the
probably gonna look at me
McFarlane.
like, what the hell, dude?
Yeah, no, those are the McFarlane ones.
Okay.
You could even see the Spawn logo next to the DC logo on the box for the Batmobile. Which I think they did the Batmobile.
Oh, no, all right. Yeah, now if I zoom all the way in, I see it.
Yeah, the size is smaller, I believe, for the Batmobile, and I think these figures are slightly smaller as well, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, they're not as big as a normal McFarlane. Oh, I did see the one that you reviewed too. I seen the Raven.
Yeah.
The Raven
figure. He's surprisingly, he's got a big box, that figure. Well, compared to the other. Oh yeah, all right. Yeah, you could see the Robin next to the Mortal Kombat 11 figure.
Mm-hmm.
That you can see how much smaller Robin is. Like they're like an inch smaller. I don't know why they did that. That's weird.
Maybe because they knew they were making vehicles.
Maybe, I don't know, but still for an inch, it's a little weird.
Wow,
yeah. Oh shit! I'm looking at the Karate Kid, the Cobra Kai.
Yeah, they look pretty good, don't they?
Yeah, that's actually surprising. You know who has a fantastic one? Books A Million has a Johnny Lawrence figure just by himself, though. I didn't see LaRusso.
Oh yes, I've seen those. The ones that are like 10 inches tall.
No, he wasn't 10 inches tall. He was about 6 or 7 inches, but he was really detailed and he had good articulation in him.
Because I did a video like this was like before I left my father's house, so this was it wasn't quite a year ago, but it was quite some time ago. Mm-hmm. And I found they were either 10 to 12 inch figures, and they were highly detailed with cloth clothing and everything like that. And they had Miyagi, they had Daniel, they had Johnny Lawrence, but they had him in the skeleton outfit. And these things looked amazing. They were so well detailed.
Yeah, I did see those too. Yeah, you're right.
I shit on my ex-girlfriends in my last video. That I'll have to hold you till I get better. Okay, Wookie.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you got a wrench on my channel, so anytime you want to pop your latest video into the chat, you go right ahead, buddy. I don't mind.
Pop.
Pop it good. And I seen those other MonsterVerse figures.
Mm-hmm.
The one, I figured we could talk about them next week, but if you want to just like mention them right now a little bit, so people know what to expect next week. But those King Kong figures I thought were interesting looking.
Yeah, I reviewed one of those Kong figures. There was the the black and white one, and he actually comes with a little plane, from the end of the original movie. Like they did a really good job. That was all NECA. And then he comes with chains that go around his wrist as well. Really cool figure. But again, it was like I'm a classic Universal kind of monsters guy anyway. And You know, Kong is in line with that stuff. I did see that Hasbro is they're re-releasing that Vulture figure that was in their Marvel Legends line. I'm gonna have to send it to you. 1 second. There, you sent me like almost 10 or something, and I sent you one. There.
Okay, yeah, that's a fair trade.
But that's a cool looking figure though. I remember he was a Build-A figure in one of their other lines. But yeah, and see, because that's what Hasbro does. They'll try to get you with those Build-A figures, and then they re-release them later on.
Oh, of course, that's the way to do it, right?
But yeah, I think they added like extra paint on him or some shit. But yeah, he's in your DMs if you want to take a look.
Yeah, I haven't gone back to Books A Million in a long time. The one that's actually close to me, which is in Fort Myers location, right off of Colonial, they closed that one down.
Oh, okay.
So the next closest one is I got to go up to Edison Mall in Fort Myers, and it's a little bit smaller. And usually they didn't carry as many of the toys and stuff like that. I remember that one didn't even carry the comic books, and that's why I liked going to the one that was closer to me. Then of course the one close to me got rid of comic books, and I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, they got rid of all new comics a while ago. It's just trade paperbacks now.
Now, CGH, stop denying yourself. You're surrounded by records. Oh, that's another thing I seen at Target. I seen a lot of the vinyls, and I was talking to my wife, and she just gave me the stink eye because I actually seen the records are releasing in Target now. They got all these exclusively colored vinyls. So they have some of the vinyls that, let's just say, they're yellow and red swirled, or they have some of them that are opaque, or they had like a Prince Purple Rain with an actual purple vinyl. Like, yeah, I was like, I'd like to get some of those. What's going on, Teal and 29?
What up?
A lot of interesting stuff out there right now. A lot of stuff paying respect to what everybody really loves, what everybody likes. I mean, it's, Target was one of the first stores, and for everything that they do jackass words, they do a few things right. And one of the things that they were doing early on is they were paying a lot of respect to the older toys by having these retro re-releases of shit like Lincoln Logs, Bright Light, and all the older games like Rock'em Sock'em Robots. I mean, Battleship, you name it. They were releasing all these things like retro.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is badass. Even like made the packaging look older.
That is pretty cool. I like when they do shit like that.
Did you say Fort Myers? I've been there. I have been there 3 years ago. That is where I took my last vacation. Yeah, I'm right outside of it. So most of my shopping is there because where I live is a small unincorporated town, and we don't have a whole lot of big businesses here. So,
yeah, I'm like about 10 or 15 minutes away from the Sawgrass Mall. It's like one of the bigger malls in the United States. So that's like sometimes I can find some pretty cool shit, but a lot of times too, though, like the areas like they're already cleaned out from those eBay poachers, those pricks.
They drive me nuts.
But yeah, sometimes I find some cool shit.
Chris says, I miss Sectors, the Warriors of Symbion. Those commercials were absolutely insane. I can't remember if I did it, but I think I might have. I think I might have done a video on one of my toys from the past about Sectors, because somebody was asking about him before, and I thought I did it. And if I didn't, I'm actually surprised I didn't. All I want is a Chip Hazard movie action figure in his original box from the movie.
Chip Hazard. Oh my God, I do remember Sectors. Holy crap.
Now, I'm positive that I did a video on that. I think it's lumped in with a couple other toy lines. I was getting like suggestions for them. And then once I got suggestions and I got enough suggestions, I would do a toy review video on them. Because usually a lot of the ones I'm getting suggestions on, there isn't a whole lot to them because they only lasted for maybe one wave, like a year or maybe two at the most. So there wasn't a whole lot on them.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough to do a full-length video by itself. So I'd group them together with a couple other toy lines to make like at least a decent-sized video out of it.
Man, these things were creepy. Yeah, the vehicle
Yeah.
things, like it was a glove and you slide your hand into it.
Especially some of the ones that were like the spiders and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because they almost looked like they had hairs and everything on them.
Yeah, they were fuzzy. Yeah, that's fucking crazy shit. Those are pretty expensive. I mean, they would be expensive to make back then, I would assume. You know, because it's not just the plastic molds.
Oh God, what was the one they were talking about before? The Boggles.
The Boggles.
They were like the little monster hand puppets that were rubber, but they were like these weird, like monster-looking characters. I'm pretty sure they were called Boggles.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm looking at some of these because apparently there's a company that I guess they did an updated version of Sectors.
Yeah, Bone said he had the tarantula one.
He had what?
He had the tarantula from Sectors.
Yeah, I remember I had the that bluish one, like the fly wings. Yeah, those things.
Yeah, Chris said one of his friends had the high play set and it made Castle Grayskull look like crap.
That's awesome.
Oh, he had Boglins. Boglins, that's what it is, Boglins.
If you have that, you should go see a doctor.
You're wrong, Vinnie. You're wrong.
You're wrong. Get your boosters at DrDef.com.
CJ says in the store we had an order of Chucky Good Guy dolls in their yellow boxes as well.
Oh, nice, man.
The Micronauts, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a few Micronauts.
Mm-hmm.
I also had a few of the originals from Takara, which were the Micro Men. Unfortunately, not all of them had survived my dad's piling, but I think I may be able to piece them back together.
Cool.
You see, that is one thing I cannot suggest, CJ. Start a collection. If you enjoy that stuff, there's no reason why you shouldn't start a collection. Me, personally, I don't really care for pop figures. I have two of them. Both of them, well, I'm assuming the other one is Transformers because I have one that's definitely a Transformer. It's Soundwave. Mm-hmm. And I don't remember if I was going to try to give that away to my daughter and she didn't want it because she didn't like pop figures. I don't recall. But I have another one. It's in the old lunch boxes, the old metal lunch boxes. It's a G.I. Joe and Transformers lunch box. And it's either got a Transformer or a G.I. Joe figure in along with some other stuff. I don't know what it is. I never opened it.
Yeah,
I wound up getting it, and I don't know what to do with it now because I don't even want to open it. I'm like, I don't know if I should just sell this thing. I don't know if I should give it away to somebody, but
yeah, I have a couple of stupid pop things from the convention scene. I got a couple of them that were just given to me, and like I don't know. I gotta look up and see if they're even worth anything. Most likely they're not, but yeah, those things suck.
Yeah, the other small pop figure I have, and I didn't even get it for the pop figure, but I got it for the shirt because I found the shirt that I was going to give to my mother before she passed away.
Right.
And came with a Freddy shirt done in like the pop style, and it came with a tiny little pop figure of Freddy.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, she passed away before I could give it to her for Christmas. So, it's just another thing that's just sitting around now.
Yeah. I hear you, man.
I remember having a Jar Jar micro set and Naboo micro set with some mini pod racers. Unfortunately, this will break your heart. They all went in the trash.
Damn.
It's terrible. Yeah, and Chris was saying that the Boglins came in two sizes, small and large. The large ones had movable eyes that glowed in the dark.
Oh, wow. Pretty cool. I remember the Mad Balls, and they did a version that had like bodies, and there was like a mechanism you could pop the heads off, like they'll shoot off. I don't know if you remember those.
Yeah,
those
I was talking about them a little bit on my retro stream.
Nice. Oh, before Toys R Us closed, they had re-released a couple Mad Balls. I picked up a Predator one.
Yeah, I was talking about that too. I picked up the Jason one, and I remember seeing Michael Myers and Pinhead, and I do
Nice.
remember seeing the Predator one. And I
Mhm.
was looking at them all. I was like, I'm just going to get the Jason one for now. And then I was like, damn, I should have picked up a few more of them.
I said the same thing. I got the one, and I'm like, I think I'll go back and get the other ones next time. And next time they didn't have them.
I know. Yeah, but the oh god, what were they called now? The poppables, or no, not poppables. Poppers. Yeah, they were called Madball poppers, and they were the ones
Okay.
where the little hard rubber heads popped off the figures with the button on the back.
Nice.
Chris, we should start a vinyl pop guinea pig collectible series. There could be guinea pigs dressed as anything and everything with cool accessories. Oh no, you're starting to sound like Ancient One, Chris. If you start sending me fake super chats for lettuce and carrots, it's on. We're going to do it. I wish I had saved a bunch of my figures, to be honest. I didn't think to sell them or look at the prices. I just figured because they had damage, I basically threw them all out. Yeah, and that's the thing. Even when they're damaged, they're still worth money. I found that out the hard way when I was buying parts for Transformers, because sometimes even broken part lots, they can go for a bit of money.
Wow. Dude, I gotta see if I can find this one thing.
Yep. Yeah, there's mini babble. Yeah, because they were like solid rubber, the freaking heads on those things. They were hardcore. I remember a few of them actually got thrown into a big giant box next to plastic toys. And that there was something about the rubber that they made back then. If it sat on anything plastic and if it got even slightly warm, it would melt through the plastic.
Jeez.
The rubber figure would be fine, but the plastic be destroyed. It hit a couple of my Tyco racetracks, and it melted them. I was like, "Whoa, fuck, man!"
Holy crap! Yeah, yeah. There was a toy. Hold on, I gotta get you a photo of this. These things are fucking hilarious. Hey, why is it so small? I'm trying to find a bigger photo of it.
Yeah, that's what she said.
She said that to you? Man, I feel sorry for you, pal.
No, Walton.
Oh, Walton. Damn. See? That guy, he never wins, does he?
No, he's tiny.
These things were nuts. Where is it?
So no matter what, every stream has got to have a Walton joke in it.
Of course, bro. There was something so racist. I got to send this to you. This shit was hilarious. I remember when I found these. I just moved to New Jersey for the McFarlane job, and we went to a local Toys R Us that they had there. Do you ever remember these? I sent it to you on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm opening it up. Oh, yeah.
You
the
slammed
little
them down?
figures. Yeah.
Yeah, the sumo ones. You slam them down and they say like racist shit.
Yeah, they look like they looked almost like the Street Fighter figures.
Yeah, they were like soft, but they had like a voice box inside.
Mhm.
I'm the champion sumo. But they would say other shit too. That was borderline or very racist. Those things were hilarious.
Yeah, Wookie. You know what? I had a friend of mine that had parents just like that. Wookie says my dad trashed everything when I moved out: comics, toys, collectibles, everything. F in the chat for my childhood toys, indeed. Because that's the same thing as CJ said. F in the chat for my childhood toys. Yep. I have a Spider-Man graphic novel that I wish I had took care of because it's over $300. Same with a Hulk game I sold like 20 years ago. Damn.
Wow.
Sold it for $20 years ago. Damn. Yeah, right. Now, you know what? That was the thing, though. Nobody was worried about that. Here, you want to hear a funny one? Now, I know this doesn't really have anything to do with like collectible toys or anything. Yeah.
How racist is this?
Could you imagine them making something like that today?
Dude, yeah, this was like 20 years ago or something, man. Unbelievable. I laughed so hard. There was one guy in the McFarlane area, the guy who had the unfortunate job of driving McFarlane's baseballs all around the United States. He would grab these when everyone left work, and he would run around, and he was slamming it all over the place, just like laughing his ass off. Him and a couple other guys in there. They killed the battery on the fucking thing, dude. Yeah,
Absolutely hilarious. Yes, Chris completely agrees. He's happy to see them on screen.
Yeah,
Thank God it's happening right here on Collectible Past. This is the kind of entertainment you'd expect. Some good old fashioned racist toys.
there you go. We didn't make them.
But no, I was going to say, he was saying play with this spent uranium. They did have that in toys at one point.
Uranium?
Yeah, they had a toy. They had toys with uranium in it. Then they found out they were radioactive and they stopped producing them. But
which toys were those?
I forget. It was like an early science toy set that they had out for kids. This would have been like early 50s, maybe even 40s.
Were they made in Pakistan or Iran?
No, I think they were made right here in the U.S. Then, they didn't think about that kind of stuff. But when I was up north and I was staying at my aunt and uncle's house, they had a pencil sitting down in their basement where I would go down there to talk with people on YouTube and stuff like that when I had free time. And they had a pencil down there. The top half was plastic, and inside that plastic was some uranium. So I asked him about it. I said, "Do you know you got a pencil down there with uranium in it?" Like, huh, really? He's like, "I don't know where I could have got that from." And I said, "That is interesting pencil." And he says, "Well, if you want it, you could take it." I said, "Oh, really?" So I put it in a glass jar and brought it with me.
Holy crap.
I don't know if maybe I'm supposed to put it in like a lead box or something, or
maybe. Jeez. Here's some cancer, kids. Brought to you by the Fouch.
The Fouch. If it wasn't him, it was his father.
You ruined.
Oh, yeah, Lego toys. I found a few of the Lego toys. I actually found one of the knockoff Legos too that I had back in the day. It was like some kind of spaceship set. I even had the original box that came in.
Oh wow, that's weird.
Yeah,
I knew they made knockoff Legos.
Yeah. They were decent looking too. Like, remember the Battle Beast toys? Yes, brought some of them back too. Well, it looks like all their the chest icons still work with the heat sensitive rubs because they were all made by Hasbro.
Wow. That's pretty trippy.
Symbiote, Planet Venom, and some sticky spladies from 2001. Wish I had kept them in the box.
Sticky.
Yeah. I want Jewish and Korean action figures like that.
Oh, shit.
And Toy Story 2 figures. Hulk smash button. Yeah, right. What's going on? Brightest day.
What up, brother?
Yeah, uranium pencils. It's weird. I'll probably show that on my retro stream at some point. I have to do a little video. I'll have to get like a protective suit to, just do it correctly.
Yeah, like Doc Brown.
Either that or I'll make Lasoy Lawoke to it because nobody cares if that guy catches something. CJ, I remember.
But what's that? The Doc Brown suit.
I remember either throwing toys out or giving them to my younger brother. Yep, wood, fire, and water. Yes. I remember my brother. He had a few of them, and those are the ones I brought back. He had the one that kind of looked like a giraffe. That was the one I remember the most. But he had a bunch of them. He also had army ants. He had food fighters. He had all those weird action figures. He even had Arnold Schwarzenegger from Commando.
Oh, okay. Too bad he's a Nazi now.
Yeah, I know.
Well, he always was, but now we know and it sucks.
I'm only doing what I do for the people. It's all for them. Screw your freedoms.
Screw your freedom. Get out of here.
I'm out of here.
Eat your boosters.
John Shazam will never return. In my videos, I'd have to grow out of my beard and such again, laugh my ass off. Oh, God, the cringe. Everybody's got an alter ego, it seems.
Right.
But you know, some of these figures that are still coming out are just amazing. I love what they're doing with them, and I really hope this trend continues. I don't want to see it stop.
I'm sure it will. Like I said, a lot of like the retro stuff are older things now, and they're bringing them back and doing updated versions. Like that's just happening, man. Because most of the people who are involved now are people who are fans of that stuff, and you know, or a lot of them got into this kind of field. So that's a good thing. Like I know, like the guys at NECA, they love all this shit. He's been a massive collector before he really started getting into that stuff. Been working in it.
That's right, Citizen 13. Fuck your freedom. Put that cookie down. Do it now. It's not a tool.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I remember the first time Katie seen LaSoy Luke, she wanted to see him on screen.
Yeah.
I eat green berets for breakfast. Yes. Unfortunately, the guy he was saying it to is no longer around anymore. Duke. The hell was his name? Something Duke.
Which one?
The black guy. The real dark skinned one. He was in Predator, Commando.
He died?
I thought I heard somebody saying that he died.
Oh damn. That sucks. He was I think he was in another one too. Yeah, you're right. He was in Commando and the Predator.
Yo, memes, what up, buddy? And Sherry, hello there. How are you doing?
No, he's still alive.
Oh, is he? Somebody was saying that he had died.
No, Bill Duke. He's 78.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. That's good.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember last time I seen him, though, he had lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, he's very thin.
He looks sick to me.
Yeah. Well, again, he's an old man now.
You know, the first movie I remember seeing him in was Car Wash, Richard Pryor, George Carlin, and all them.
Oh yeah. It's been a while since I've seen that. Oh, I know the little Spanish dude. I think he was one of the last ones that the Predator killed when Arnold was carrying him, and then he got shot in the side of the head. I knew somebody who actually he was doing his cable or something, and he found out who he was. He looked totally different. But it was him, and he had like all of his memorabilia and shit there, and stuff from the film, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, in Japan, battle beasts were called beast formers. The Western market separated them. Yep, because originally they wanted to tie them all together.
Wow.
No, not Carl Weathers.
No.
Bill
Carl was, yeah, the bald dude. He had the razor blade, and he snapped it on his face.
Get to the chopper. Run, go, do it.
You ghost me, motherfucker. I'll bleed you, leave you here, real quiet.
I got time to bleed, but I got time for conspiracies. These conspiracies make you a man.
Yeah. Dude, he like half the shit that he said was like balls on accurate, and the other half was like really bad.
Yes, Bill Duke is just playing dead. Yeah, he looks it. He looks it.
Well, the Predator got him right in the head.
Just not the Predator that everybody thought was going to get him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez. It was the Fouch.
It was the Fouch. Oh, shit.
You know what? I don't know that because they were talking about they were going to branch off and have their own independent studio, and it fell through. They were going to call it the Allspark. Because originally Hasbro did have a Hasbro Live or something like that you could download as an app if you had a Roku or a Prime or whatever.
Okay.
And they had that for a while, and they had the old G.I. Joe, My Little Pony, like all the favorite franchise that they had cartoons for. And they were talking about they were going to do the Allspark, and they were going to start doing their own independent films and cartoons. And I don't know if it just was too burdenous for them to continue with the project, but it fell through, and then they sold the rights to most of their cartoons off to another company. I can't remember which one they sold them off to, but that's where most of their cartoons are at now.
Huh. Didn't know
that. Thank you. Freaking Arnold. What happened? What happens to these people?
Money.
Well, you see the Riker just flipped too.
What would happen?
Oh, he's coming down on the woke side with the Rittenhouse shit and everything.
I don't understand. Is everyone just retarded?
Yes.
I guess. It makes no sense to me. But again, the media, that's all they're doing, right? They're just pushing this narrative nonstop, which is fucking ridiculous. They're pushing lies.
Shellback says, "Build back better, you bigots."
Right.
CJH, they need tree action figures for Walton. Just a bunch of trees like the tree beard toys for Lord of the Rings. I think they have them. And I think Walton has probably cornered the market. He's waiting to Rogue Entertainment as brand takes off, and then he's going to market them. You're going to see them as pop figures and everything. Get your Walton.
You're wrong. I gotta get a T-shirt that just says that. You're wrong.
You should. You need to do merchandise and have that shirt. Just a picture of Fauci. You're wrong.
I guess I could do like the action lines. Like I'll have him pointing and like his hand shaking. So I'll do action lines on either side of his finger. You're wrong.
Come on, man. Let's go, Brandon. Now, you want to hear something here? I know, once again, this doesn't have nothing about a collectible past, but I thought it was funny, and I'm going to mention it anyway. Did you hear what DeSantis did?
No. What do you do?
They were talking about his meme level is 100% because, people came out with the let's go, Brandon, like tearing that apart with the meme. And that's pretty high levels of memeing there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, DeSantis decided he's going to this one township in Florida and he's banning COVID vaccines and mandates and stuff like that. And he's starting in Brandon, Florida.
Oh, I love this man. He's just like whipping out his dick and like pissing all over them.
He's letting it cheese up all week in the hot Florida sun and rubbing it all over Biden.
He's like, I'm marking my territory because this is my state.
That's possible, CJH. Right down the rabbit hole they go. Nano Reaper, what up?
What up?
Yeah, we all know they've been useless for a long time. Fauci action figures for all.
Oh, no.
The gift that nobody wants to see keep getting given.
Every time you buy my figure, you get a booster. Free booster.
You get a booster. Boosters for everyone. Yeah, did you see that? He says the boosters will become the new norm.
Yeah, because he's saying right now that it's the actual shots they're waning. He's saying that they don't work, but you know what? That means boosters every month. That means billions more in his pockets.
So what are they going to start doing to these kids? Require them to get boosters like every quarter?
Dude, I'm not going to get into that conversation. If I do, we're going to get your channel struck.
There's a rabbit hole. The rabbit hole Collectable Past presents conspiracy theories.
We're gonna have to go to another platform at some point, at least like once a week, and we could explode on all this shit.
No, you could do it on Odyssey all day long.
Shit.
Yeah,
it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I don't believe people are still falling for a lot of shit too right now. Well, I know the new public enemy number one is going to be Robert Kennedy Jr. because his book came out, The Real Fauci. And man, he gives you all the facts. Like he is slapping you in the face with it. Anyone who reads his book would be like, "Oh, okay. So when do we grab our pitchforks and we go after the Fauci and fucking string him up?"
Not going to happen.
Yeah.
What's going on, small time? Drug companies must be head over heels with all these boosters. Of course they are.
Yep. Oh, dude, Pfizer just made over $5 billion with a B because the United States they're gonna be buying up, or they just bought 10 million units, and they said it comes out to about like 5.2 billion for Pfizer. And we all know that Pfizer is also connected with these other people, so they're in the money.
Boosters.
Yep.
Do you suppose we'll get drive-through boosters? Is that what Shellback's going for here?
I told you, man. Fauci's going to be, he's going to be like in the back of some kind of SUV with a Gatling gun that's full of syringes.
That is sad, CJ. Basically just giving up. Well, you know what? Look at it this way. At least you're not Australia.
Dude, Austria is the one that already has, they put them on severe lockdown up there. If you're out, they check your papers everywhere you go. And if they find out that you're doing something other than going to work or food shopping, it's a $30,000 fine.
Look at that. Look what Chris says. See that? See that? That is something that the left is lacking. The extreme left just doesn't understand that. It's common sense. He's not anti-vax. He's anti-mandate.
Yeah, because, again, this isn't a vaccine. It has not been approved. It's only been approved for emergency usage. It's still not approved. People don't seem to understand that.
Yeah. Well, they were trying to run with that narrative. It was, but yeah, it was not. Nana Reaper might be onto something. Buy Pfizer stock.
Yeah. Dude, they all shot up through the roof.
They were already talking about doing that. They were trying to force places to not let people come in and do shopping.
Yeah. That's going on for sure. And they're all monsters.
They're all nuts.
Yep.
But I think we should get away from that because we're going down the dark rabbit hole.
Yeah, right.
I know. We're supposed to be having fun here.
Right.
I mean, we are having fun at other people's expense, but
yeah, toys, not Fauci toys.
Yeah, the Fauci toys are no good for you. I would rather play with a uranium pencil.
What company released those?
I don't know. I looked at it. I thought it was neat, and I just put it aside. I mean, I don't know. Didn't seem like something I really wanted to sit there and play with for too long. I mean, I would suppose after so many years, the small amount that's in there is probably nowhere near as potent as it used to be.
Sure, because it's all in your system already.
Mm-hmm.
How many kids chew on pencils?
Hey, get that pencil out of that baby's mouth.
It doesn't just burn when I pee, it glows. Holy crap.
Yeah, exactly.
We should do that, just an episode of Dangerous Toys.
It sounds like fun. No ticket, Indiana Jones.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got to go through the rest of the toys that I brought back and see if I can find more of those Indiana Jones figures. I did find Sala, but I had Indy and I had Belloc. I had the German mechanic, the one that Indy was fist fighting with around the plane.
Oh wow, they made a lot of them.
Yeah, they had a ton of them. I never got the Marion figure though.
I know there's a third-party company that's doing an Indiana Jones figure. It's supposed to be coming out, I think, somewhere maybe November or January, I think. I don't know how these people are doing it. They do not have the license, and yet they find the little loopholes. Maybe because they only make such a small number of them. I have no idea.
Yeah, that was another one. I had a few of those figures too, and I only found a couple of those as well. I found a Wilma Deering that was in pieces, and I think I found Tweaky, but I didn't find Buck Rogers.
Tweaky.
And I also had what was he called? The Tiger Guy or whatever. He had like the tiger stripes and everything from Buck Rogers, the TV show.
Oh, I don't remember.
I also had I found the original Ertl version of Buck Rogers, his Starfighter, and it had a little lever in the center of the toy, and when you push it up, the wings would pop out.
Oh wow, pretty cool, man. Yeah, some of those gimmicks were really cool.
They had such amazing toys back then. And the fact that some of these companies are paying attention and trying to re-release them
Mm-hmm.
is what I think more people need. I mean, you need that escapism, real escapism, where people don't feel like they're being preached down to.
Of course. Dude, it's gotten so ridiculous. So it makes no sense.
Tiger Man. Yep. Beady, beady, beady. Love Buck Rogers. Yeah, give me a uranium pencil any day over anything with Fauci on it.
Fuck, man. What a devil.
Brightest day. I found a classic Kenner Battlestar Galactica launch beta. It's basically a big pistol. I have one of those, Brightest day. And I have the 2 Vipers that come with it. Because basically it's a big giant rubber band that holds the trigger on for each bay. And it came with 2 Vipers that are like they're foam. And they shot off like Nerf darts. Even though they didn't always fly very straight. Yeah, but they shot out of the launchers. Yeah, awesome ass toy. I have that.
Wow.
I brought it back.
That is cool. Hey, I got to hang out with Richard Hatch a couple years ago before he passed away.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was cool. He was a super nice guy.
Wookie strolling thinking about Aaron Gray.
Yeah, damn.
And those outfits.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, Princess Ardala. Yes. Because she was in the original special before they actually launched the TV show. They had I think it was like an hour and a half long special. It was supposed to be like a mini movie that they released on TV.
Right. Some of the older stuff, I don't remember too much of it. I got to go back and watch that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I remember I did a video talking about that, the old Buck Rogers series, and Shellback was there, and Shellback was drooling all over the chat. It took a week to clean up the mess that he made.
Crazy. Yo, Dean Stockwell, Bram was actually supposed to give him a big award and shit. Bram
Really?
Frank from, my friend there. For anyone who missed my last stream, the Sunday stream, go check that out when this is done. But yeah, Grandmaster Bram Frank, a good friend of mine. Dean Stockwell, he had the same instructor, Remy, and he was actually most of his life doing Filipino martial arts as well. And we had a mutual friend who was supposed to get them in contact, and he never pulled the trigger on it, the bastard. So yeah, Bram was kind of pissed, but because they had a whole special ceremony they were going to do and everything. Yep, he was supposed to. But yeah, cancer sucks.
Yeah, who knew roller disco would be popular in the 25th century? Everything comes back in circles, Shellback. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
In a few years, I would probably say, within two to maybe 4 years at the most, I guarantee you, pay attention to this, people. I guarantee you, bell-bottom jeans are going to come back into fashion again.
Hasn't it kind of?
Well, it was maybe about 4 years ago, possibly even 5 years ago, they came back. They were around for about a season or so, and then they disappeared again.
Gotcha.
Just like the ripped jean craze comes back around every so often.
We just got to keep Daisy Dukes around, because ladies look better. Well, hot ones look better in Daisy Dukes.
And it drives the lunatics absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to come out with a clothing line of fuck your pronouns.
Yeah, can we do that?
Everything.
Let's do
everything.
that.
Jeans, shirts, everything.
Let's go into business.
Yeah, and they came back in the 2000s too. Yeah, it's like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone they all kind of have like their waves here and there. But it depends. Okay, you can still you can find people who are wearing bell bottoms, but it's mostly like it's specifically women. You don't really see too many guys. although the what is the boot cut designs
Mhm.
on jeans, some of them are so big they look like bell bottoms.
Yeah. CJ, be well, buddy.
Yeah,
Take care
man.
out there.
Have a good one, man. Be safe.
Oh, awesome one. What up?
What up?
Yeah, see? Yeah. Ryan Kennel's been doing stuff like that too. Fuck cancel culture.
Cool, man.
Everybody's fighting against this nonsense. And guess what? You know what? People want to see that stuff.
Yeah.
They want to see people fighting back.
Of course. Because everyone knows this is all bullshit.
And you know what? I think, quite honestly, and this falls in line with the toys that they're bringing back that are retro in design. You know, once these companies get the balls to actually say enough of this garbage that's out there, and they put out stuff like whether it's a retro toy or whether it's a shirt that says, you know, like RK is doing with, you know, fuck cancel culture, doesn't matter what it is. Once other people see it and they're like, there's other people that think like me, that's when they start coming around and they start getting vocal about it. Because a lot of people before that point, they're staying quiet about it because they feel like they're being surrounded, because the news media makes it seem like this is what people want when it isn't.
Yep.
And I mean, look how long it's taken, just for example, like the toy companies, look how long it's taken these toy companies to come back around and realize what their own consumers wanted the entire time.
Mm-hmm. I agree 200%, man. It gets really stupid out there with the poison that they're pushing and everything else. It's up to people who are creative and who want to get the licenses and actually make, you know, this cool stuff popular again.
Wookie. See, I'm not creatives on board with it.
Yep.
Releasing the fuck. Rogue Entertainment presents. We are now releasing the Fuck Your Pronouns apparel line. Enjoy it as you watch every lefty in the mall go absolutely bonkers while reading your clothes.
Well, I had one of my brothers, not Frankie, a different one. When we were living in New York, he bought a T-shirt in Manhattan. There was a gigantic middle finger, gigantic, on a black shirt, and he got it and he wore it one day. We walked all over the place. He got half the people who saw him laughed, half the people wanted to kill him. He went into Toys R Us with him, like, dude, this is a bad idea. Some little old lady was laughing though as we were going up the escalator. She was leaving. Then someone else, like the worst was when we were getting close to home. Someone stopped him in the street. He goes, "You know, you're a real fucking piece of shit." He's like, "Oh, thank you, lady. This shirt's meant for you." Oh man.
Yeah, pronoun people can kiss shell back shell. And then awesome one says John Cleese canceled himself, turning on a university visit as they canceled an artist for wanting free speech.
Man. Again, well, these people who are in that Hollywood scene, like, they all drink the Kool-Aid. Like, you know, they chopped off their testicles a long time ago.
Yeah, Bones pronouns are let's go and Brandon.
Perfect.
It's my fighting shirt.
Oh, shit.
You know, here's what's going to happen. And I think this is why you're starting to see it in a lot of these toy companies now. They've realized that the woke narrative is not selling, and they are losing money.
Yep.
Now, for all the stupid shit that Hasbro does, you got to give Hasbro credit because they were one of the first toy companies that kind of rocked the boat with the agenda cancel culture loving freaks when they did that millennial board game.
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, they did a millennial Monopoly board game, and it pissed the wackadoodlers off. And then they did it was supposed to be a women's empowerment board game, but everything in it was almost kind of mocking them, and they got pissed off about that too.
Well, what doesn't piss them off, please? They're all animals.
Oh, I got something. I'm actually kind of wondering if I should release it. I'm wondering if YouTube might get me for this one. They haven't got me for the fuck you YouTube video. Still, it's still up.
Interesting.
Mocking them.
Maybe they look at that as a badge of honor. Those douchebags.
Yeah, maybe like, okay, yeah, this guy's too much of a pain in the ass. We'll just let him go with this one because he's not going to stop. Then I won't. You can kick me off this platform, and I won't stop.
Right.
I will keep making noise.
They're like, this guy's fucking crazy.
I am crazy.
You're like, yeah, they have no idea.
But I've got one for Kamala Harris and the whole "do not come" thing. Oh, I think it's hilarious. It's a bit on the tasteless side, so I know Wookiee would definitely enjoy it.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm just wondering if I could get away with it or not.
Well, Frankie had done, and he came up with one. Was it a meme? What did he do? He had Kamala Harris, and he made like she was all around her. Like she made a whole bunch of balloon animals, but they were all penises. Like surrounding her. She had her hands up. There was a giant one that were in her hands, and like it was going to finish on her face.
Oh no, Vinny!
What?
We've got the contract queen herself in the chat. We got Kathleen Kennedy. Can she come? No. Well, my sources in Disney say that Kathleen Kennedy was just a red herring. That Bob Iger and the recently thawed out Walt Disney have been behind this the entire time. Stay stupid, my friends.
Hold on a second. I'm going to get on my plane. I'm going to try to target where she is and crash my plane into her. Don't worry about me. I'll survive. Oh, shit.
George Lucas.
Get out of town.
Celebrity filled chat today. This is amazing. Only right here on Collectable Past. It's you, Vinny. You're drawing them in.
I knew it.
See, I've tied myself to the right person.
It's the power of the Ford. Harrison Ford. That's me.
That's too bad. I just did, Chris. Oh no.
What did Chris say?
Chris said, "Don't come." Yeah, I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I think I might put that video out. I just might have to edit something. I'll have to talk to you about it after this.
Yeah, you got to show me after. I want to see what this is.
Don't let the bee come on.
Oh my God.
I'll come on you next, George. Oh, Jesus. Somebody get a mop. Do we have some wrenches? Somebody get a mop and clean up the chat. No, I'm joking.
George, watch out. She got the kid as well. She promised I'd be next if I didn't do Indiana Jones 6.
See, I'm looking at the chat right now. I'm seeing a lot of happiness in there. You know, I mean, you know, look at this. Like, people are happy. Shellback's going to come too. This is amazing. We are having a hell of a show here. We are changing people's lives, Vinny.
I'm going to go get an umbrella. It's raining jizz in here. Oh, shit.
This is too much.
Horrible.
It's horrible. Make people happy.
Just Ryan Johnson. He was like you said, he was on the set of the other Ghostbusters movie, just like whapping furiously.
You know what? Citizen 333, I don't think we have to worry about that. I've got a fairly small chat, and Bree's feet are too big for it, so yeah, I don't think we'll see that. Yeah,
some kind of personal attack.
Yeah, it might be. Big old stompers in my chat.
She is Bigfoot. Maybe that's her next role.
What do you mean, the next role? That's our current role.
I mean, to the big screen, her Bigfoot.
Oh, yuck.
Sasquatch is real. And Sasquatch has a flat ass.
That's where all her ass went into her feet.
Probably.
Ugh.
Did she land on her feet when she jumped out of a plane? Well, that fat went into her feet.
Like the Hulk landing on the freaking planet.
Like a cartoon character. What a gross woman.
Oh.
Never tell me the odds, kid.
Yeah,
I saw
never
it in the chat how to say it.
Oh.
Yep.
Chaos Hoy is going out on the attack.
Oh, for sure. I usually attack her as well. You know, her breath is it reeks of shit. Every time she opens her mouth, it's just more bullshit falls out of it.
The She-Hulk character was based on me.
Yeah. The one that turns into a man.
Oh.
I'm surprised they didn't go that route with this new TV show. I thought for sure they were going to.
You know what? I think that they've received so much criticism over everything else that they've been doing up until this point. They probably had to make some kind of concessions.
Probably.
I mean, they can't have losses the entire time and be able to keep going.
Exactly. Because it's just like, you know, a kid with matches and gasoline.
She-Hulk makes coffee. No, that's going to be the regular Hulk. She-Hulk can't be bothered doing that.
Oh my god, I saw the trailer to that Miss Marvel show. Holy shit, does that look bad? Like, ridiculous. When they showed that girl in the costume on the roof, I couldn't stop laughing.
Oh, no.
Oh man, yeah, it was bad. Brutal.
Put a rose in a space bikini. I can't. Kennedy gave a brilliant performance in the Temple of Doom.
Jesus.
That was hilarious. You know, I want to thank Kathleen Kennedy and George Lucas coming in the chat and spicing things up.
Oh, for sure.
I'm surprised Bob Iger didn't show up too.
Yeah. How dare you forget about me? I'm your special guest.
Oh, Harrison, you're always here. I know. If you're not here in person, you're here in spirit. So
always. Live long and prosper, bitches. Where's my sandwich?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Yikes. It's good to have a laugh in the dark times. Yes.
Right?
Yes, it is.
That's right. That's the dark side of the force for sure.
Now, you know, I was showing off some of those toys earlier, and you seen the Ash one?
Which one?
The Ash. It's part of the Terror Tunes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That was pretty cool.
Do you remember seeing, like, because WWF or WWE had jumped on board with that too, and they did their figures that looked like Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, those were cool. I like those. I saw them in a couple different places.
I need to go wax my back.
Unbelievable.
I could believe that. I absolutely could believe that.
Oh, you got to see this thing. Speaking of Ash.
Would you find one by like Diamond Select or something?
Asmus Toys. This thing looks fucking killer. Comes with a bunch of shit too. Well, I guess there's two versions of this thing. But yeah, that's pretty damn amazing.
A lot of detail in that.
Oh, hell yeah. So yeah, I guess that's the exclusive that it comes with. The backdrop that has a piece of the cabin and Henrietta coming out of the basement. There we go. Gross.
That's awesome though.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, they did an amazing job. Oh, I guess this is a variant or something. Gnarly. Yeah, my hat goes off to these people. I mean, to do the work that they're doing on these, pretty intense. That's an older one, I guess, but yeah, that's the new one that's going to be coming out.
I take it you're going to be looking for it.
I may or may not have pre-ordered, but I'm not getting that luxury one. That's way too expensive. I found a cheaper one. Yeah, dude, that's sick. Yeah, that's why I don't know. There's so many companies doing so many amazing products and pieces now.
Never Wookiee.
Have you seen?
I realize that she's about as tall as a Wookiee and she's got his feet as big as a Wookiee, but I am not apologizing to her. No.
Wait,
her
she's not tall?
Her bunions. Well, her feet make her look tall.
Right.
Star Trek nitpickers. What up? Live long and prosper, Han Solo. Oh, wait, you're dead.
Oh, shit.
I can make a video for you if you'd like. Oh, no.
Is that red?
That figure looks amazing. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. We need to see more figures like that being done correctly. That's what I keep talking about week after week. We are seeing them. Like even Mattel with that Retro Masters line that they're doing, which some people call the Legends line, because on the back of it says like the original figures or Legends or something to that nature, or Origins maybe they were calling it. We need to see more of that. And I think some of these companies are starting to pay attention because they're watching these companies like Mattel. They're watching the companies like Playmates that put out the Turtles, and they're seeing that that stuff sells.
And don't forget the like those the China ones too.
Yes.
There's a lot of competition out there, so they need to step up. Otherwise, they are going to lose their sales.
It looks like Nina and Vinnie is doing a Fireman calendar stream Friday. Might skip that one.
I don't remember posing for anything. It's me and my fire hose.
I'll destroy Andor 2022, Obi-Wan Kenobi 2022, Willow 2022, Indiana Jones 2023. What do you mean? Will destroy? You've already destroyed them.
Of course.
Take credit for your work. You've already screwed it all up. And we know you're not alone, but I mean, come on, take a little credit.
Yeah, I saw her memo pad. She's like, this week I'm going to destroy that. Next week I'm going to destroy this. She's just nasty and horrible. The worst. Where am I? Hello?
You're awake. That's where you are, Harrison.
I forgot to take my medication today.
Yeah, Data was supposed to remind you. I stumped him. That's it. He stumped. Damn it, Harrison, come back. Don't leave us here. Don't crash that plane again.
My brain crashed for a minute, sorry. I was just reliving the moment when the Wookiee raped my wife. She gave birth to that weird kid with the scar in his face. You know, the one that stabbed me in the gut? Hashtag not my kid.
Yeah, anything someone can do, KK can ruin it. Anything someone can do, KK can make worse. Found a rash after using a glory hole earlier. I need to get it checked. She destroys everything, but she makes a mean cup of coffee.
Wait, did she slip her penis through that glory hole, or is she talking about her mouth?
It doesn't really matter at this point.
Hell,
what up?
What's up,
I wish they weren't making a Kenobi series, although I like Mandalorian. At least he was a new character. I do not trust Disney with the legacy characters. No. Mm-hmm. How can you have that ultimate showdown between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin again when they weren't supposed to meet again after Mustafar until they were on the Death Star?
Mm-hmm. Yep, they just keep fucking it up.
Nana Reaper would like you to stop crashing the classic radial engine planes.
Listen, when you got as much money as me, you could crash any fucking plane you want. Hey, Adega, I think you need to see Kathleen Kennedy for this rash she has. What kind of cream should she take?
I think somebody ought to reach out to Walton too, because I think he might have a rash. This guy's got a real fetish with wood.
Yep, he's gonna chafe himself and get splinters.
So, as far as any other lines coming out, is there anything that you heard that is coming out and you're looking forward to?
I'm actually looking forward to the actual Storm Shadow from the 80s, the G.I. Joe Classified series.
Okay.
Holy shit, does that thing look amazing? I saw it after I did my review. Someone put it up. Let's see if I can find that.
Tega said her rash needs an arsenic-based ointment.
I knew I could count on you, buddy.
Chris says it's like blue pop rocks down there.
Oh, shit. Shots fired.
Walton has poison oak due to his sexual escapades. Oh, no.
Jesus.
Everything around her dies instantly.
Including my soul. Look how good this fucking thing looks.
Oh, that's amazing.
Dude, that is balls on.
Now, when I was at a Target the other day, unfortunately, they only had 3 figures. They had Lady J.
Right.
They had, God, what's his name? Roadblock, I think it is.
Yeah.
And they had Flint. That was all they had.
Okay, yeah. Because I know the newer ones, like they're trying to get more of those out there since they messed up on Series 1. Series 1, like you couldn't find it anywhere. And again, like those poachers would come in, take them all, and screw everybody else. Like, look, this was the original Storm Shadow that was released with the classified. Like,
almost looks like Moon Knight.
Yeah, this looks horrible. And people were super pissed off. They're like, what the fuck? Why can't we get the classic one? So people bitched enough. And now they're giving us the actual classic one, which is about damn time. Morons.
And once again, this is the same thing I was saying. Like, for everything Hasbro screws up, they do listen. They will make corrections.
Yeah. Yeah, they have to. This is actually the one that I reviewed a couple days ago. I was surprised. This actually is a pretty cool figure. He's got great articulation. But yeah, and I just reviewed. I put up I think last night the Snake Eyes figure as well, which is really cool looking. I was surprised. I did not see the film. I will not see the film, but yeah, the figures turned out pretty good for what they are.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that maybe one day I'd run across the Zartan one. Zartan was always one of my favorite figures.
Oh yeah,
G.I. Joe line. So
yep, him the Dreadnoks, they were cool.
Yeah, I had one of the classic comics too when they first introduced the Dreadnoks, and I remember, oh God, which one was it? Was it Ripper or something? He was talking about he brushes his teeth in the morning with grape soda.
Yeah. Oh shit, good stuff.
Yeah, Wookie. But that's because most of the other ones, they got put in the clearance bin. People already snagged them up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the Warlord series. Yes, they were He-Man knockoffs. Yeah, me and my buddy Slasher were talking about that series.
Yep.
But I mean, if they would have had one called Lords of Power, it wouldn't have surprised me because those knockoff companies, they did not care. If somebody wasn't using the name, they'd use it.
Mm-hmm.
Still at her. I had all the Dreadnoks, Zartan, Xandar, and Zorana. Yeah, I have almost all of them back. I found them all over the house, and almost all of them come with all their accessories, except Zartan. Zartan, I never had all his accessories. I got him secondhand because I could never find him in the store when he first came out.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, man, a lot of these things they're difficult.
But I know that for that series that they're supposed to have a Zartan because I seen it on the back of the packaging for Flint when I was taking a look at him.
Oh yeah, no, he's out. Yeah, they did make him. Oh, you haven't seen him at all?
No.
Oh, dude, yeah, he's killer. Hold on a sec. Maybe I should do more reviews on some of the ones that I got.
Well, that's like me and all those Transformers. I really need to start doing reviews on them. It's just finding time to do stuff.
I know, dude. Like again, like I'm like I said, I've been working on more layouts for the next couple pages. But yeah, Zartan came out really good.
Oh, that looks bitchin'.
Yeah. So he comes like with this backpack thing where it opens up and you could put this alternate face inside there, but it snaps on to his face pretty well. How they did it. And apparently they did make a special edition. I never seen this one though. But yeah, he comes with all these different heads, extra hoods and weapons and shit. New paint job. But yeah, the figure, so the standard one is pretty cool. They did a nice job. They did Major Blood as well. They need to do more villains because they were a little bit short on that. That's what it looks like without the hood.
I tell you, you know what I would be extremely interested in? Hasbro, if you're listening.
What's that?
Do a special edition package Dreadnoks. Like all of them in one box.
Mm-hmm. That'd be smart. Because I'm sick of them. They keep doing like these Target exclusives and no one can get their fucking hands on them. They also sell out immediately. Because they did Barbecue as well. He came out, never saw him. Never saw him. Like they again, just pick clean. And the Baroness too. She came on that weird red bike. But yeah, you can't find her. And the thing's going for like a couple $100. Like that's how stupid it is.
Yeah, that was one of the figures I did see quite often is the regular Cobra Trooper. I'd seen a bunch of them and I just looked at it and I was like, I don't know.
Right.
I don't really see any of the cool figures that go with it, so I'm not just going to get that.
Right. I'm kind of curious. Is this just like a custom job, or does the figure actually do that?
That would be cool if it did, because then it would be more like the original toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even Citizen 333 mentioned he changed color in the sun.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. How'd they do that? I'm curious.
It was the same thing as like the heat sensitive stickers. It's that same type of whatever it is that they use in it.
Okay.
The heat causes it to change colors.
Gotcha. Pretty cool, man. Yeah, I got one of these as well. Pretty nice. But yeah, like I said, they're very hard to get.
That's a lot of truth right there, Cowsoy. How many Calamity Kennedys does it take to change a light bulb? None, because they keep breaking it.
Perfect. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to use that sometime.
I never got a chance to see the original one with the bio card, so yeah, I didn't even know that. Chris says, remember, they changed Zartan's bio card. His original card said he was a deranged schizophrenic, and that was somehow problematic.
I do remember that. Holy shit. Man, wow. Well, I guess they, if he's going to be a leader, they're not. They don't
damn straight, Nano Reaper.
What do you say?
This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Canadians lost, huh? Oh, no. Yeah, there you go. Buzzer, Ripper, Torch, Xandar, Zorana, Zartan, Road Pig, Naugahyde. There's one more.
Who's the other one?
The other one, oh, Jesus, I'm trying to remember his name. He was the one that came on the air skiff, because I have him.
Oh, okay, nice.
He came on that little swamp air skiff.
Road Pig was like a mail away, wasn't he?
No, Road Pig was a regular figure. He was gigantic, though. He had like that box cut, but it was white, and he came with a hammer that was basically a cinder block on the end of it.
Yeah, he looked like a juice pig.
Cinder block.
Yeah, that's for sure. He became like a bodybuilder kind of.
Yeah, he was huge.
Mm-hmm. I had him, but I don't remember how I got him. I don't know if I traded him or something for something else. But I got
they
them.
had mail-aways originally for Sergeant Slaughter. Then they had a special mail-away where you can get your own custom figure, because I actually brought that back. Oh yeah, Refrigerator Perry too. They also had a couple other ones. They were like Street Fighter based initially from the GI Joe line. They also, yeah, like I was saying, they had the one where you could mail away. You could put your own bio in, choose what your character is going to look at, and they look like, and they mailed you a figure with a bio for your character upon your descriptions of what it would be for the GI Joe line.
Wow.
Yeah, I forget what it was called, but like I said, I found my brother's, and it's got all the official stuff from Hasbro for the character and everything. So
cool, man. Nice.
My first GI Joe was Short Fuse, huh? The hooded Cobra Commander, right? That was another mail away at first.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, Iron Man, smash that like button. And if YouTube shadow bans you, come back, hit that like button, and then refresh the page and smash the like button until it sticks.
I forgot I still had Harrison up. My bad.
No, Harrison is always here. That's what I said earlier. He's always here.
Always and forever.
But I know, I wonder if Drew is going tonight or if he decided to take the night off too.
Oh, I have no idea. Like I said, I haven't been home. Take care of a few things, and then I went to go see the movie.
Yeah, I haven't gone to the movies in such a long time just because of how disappointing almost everything else has been.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to remember the last movie I did go to see, and I don't even remember what it was now.
Well, before this, it was Venom, and then before that, I couldn't tell you. I don't remember. Or
Yeah,
Venom 2. Venom 2, rather.
Yeah, I didn't even want to go see Venom 2 because I hadn't even seen Venom 1 at that point, so I was like, I'm not interested.
Okay.
But damn, I can't remember what it was. Whatever the last movie was, I don't recall being disappointed. So I guess that's something.
Now I'm scratching my head. Like, what was the one movie you saw that was actually good?
I don't know. You know, they're so far and few in between. You'd think that I would be able to remember that easily. I just don't recall what it was.
Shit. Well, have you gone to the movies during this pandemic bullshit?
No, I didn't even bother.
Yeah. So then whatever it is, we'd have to think back at least 2 years ago.
Exactly. Yeah, it says into 3. I had the custom Sergeant Slaughter figure too. Yeah, because the one that came as the mail away was different colored than all the other ones that they wound up releasing.
What were the colors?
For the shelves. I want to say they were blue or something. Like it was like a blue and green and something else. It was like weird. It had some oddball colors because when they wound up releasing them on the regular toy shelves, they had one. It was like a green, like olive drab shirt that just said USA, and then, oh God, what was the other one? The other one was like just a plain black tank top or something. Like I forget. They had a couple that they released on the shelves, but
the black tank top one I remember. That's the one I had.
Yeah, but the one that was the mail away was different colors.
Okay.
Because he was part of that group. They were called like the Renegades or whatever they were called, or Sergeant Slaughter's. Oh God, what was that? So long ago, I don't know why I'm blanking on that.
I don't know. Like
Slaughter's Renegades or Slaughter's Roughnecks or something similar to that.
Well, if you want to see something cool, there was a company that made a Sergeant Slaughter figure, but it's in scale with Classified, but it's not Hasbro. Hold on a second. Yeah, check this out. This is pretty impressive. So like, he's in scale with those figures, but yeah, he's his own thing. Which is kind of cool.
Once again, all coming down to the detailing that they're putting in it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what Action Force is. I've never heard of them, but like the
Well,
articulations. Almost
Action Force is what they call GI Joes when they went over to the UK and places like that.
Okay, so what? But this company isn't that what it? I mean, I don't know. I never heard of them before.
Yeah, I think what they're doing is they're just taking what was the GI Joe name over in the UK and using it because basically, like Hasbro had pretty much let that name go defunct.
Okay, so it just expired. What is it? Custom? I'm assuming it's a custom. But yeah, look, they popped the head off of one and put it on there. But
yeah, Monkey Wrench. Yep.
Yeah. People are interesting. What was that?
The one I was talking about. His name is
Monkey Wrench. Yeah.
And he came on the air skiff, and I got the little like it was. Yeah, it's like an air skiff, like an airboat or something, like an air skiff boat. Yeah, I have all that. It's not really broken up, so surprising. I don't really plan on going back. I hear you. Yeah, the blank tank too. One came with the weird tank tread vehicle. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, funny that you said that. I just literally scrolled past it. Where is it? Here it is. I remember this thing. I had it too.
Yeah, like I'm sure if you looked up the mail away Sergeant Slaughter, you would see the one with the weird colors I was talking about because they had the one he was in like these weird ass colors. And I remember they had another one with the tank top and he had the USA across the tank top.
Oh yeah, you're right. They did.
Matter of fact, there's the one in the picture in the bio. You could see the USA written on the tank top.
Yep.
And then there was another one that was the mail away that had like the weird blue colors and everything to it. Like, yeah, it was odd because, yeah, that was the only time you could get it is if you got the mail away.
That one?
Right there. See, look down under the big box. See that blue one? That's the that was what the mail away looked like.
You're right. Yeah, those were weird.
Slaughter's Marauders. There it is. I could just make it out. Because that was the name of the group, Slaughter's Marauders.
Yeah. Damn. That is interesting. Yeah, I hated that they had that rubber band system shit in there with the hook.
You know what though? It was easy to repair though.
Was it?
Oh yeah. You just have the one screw in the back. You can pop the two halves of the chest apart. Easily put a new band in there.
Yeah, but like almost all of them, the crotch broke on like all these figures.
Really, all the ones I had were intact for the most part.
At some point, they broke. Like you would move the legs too far out or something, and it would snap the crotch pieces off. You're right. There's a screw back there.
Looks like he's taking a piss on it.
Sometimes that's what you got to do. And cancel. Yeah, you should put cancel culture up here and just have them like peeing. Oh shit. We should be making our own memes.
Those are the days when they used to do stuff like that. And, a lot of those companies did all that stuff where they had mail-aways because they wanted to respect their consumer base.
Oh, but they had so many different ones, too. Do you remember the gliders?
Mm-hmm.
I used to get them at the convenience store. They had, really like one or two, like one of the Cobras and one of the Joes. And it was like a snap-on feature, and you could throw them. I would just go off the third floor in the house up there in New York and just fucking chuck them.
He's peeing on Calamity Kennedy. Chris, I used to do the same thing. I actually still have one of the figures that I customized because I would go out to the flea markets and snatch up like old beat up G.I. Joe toys, like things where the paint was all like sun bleached and everything else, and they looked horrible. Mm-hmm. So I would buy a bunch of these figures and then I would start swapping the parts out. So a lot of them would wind up, they would have something wrong, like a leg would be broke or, the head was missing. So the one time I'd snagged a Blanca figure and a busted up Road Pig figure, and I swapped out their parts and painted it, and I made Lobo.
Oh, cool.
And I actually got some like legitimate, like small real chain with a little teeny tiny hook to put in his hand. Yeah. Still have that thing. I mean,
Nice.
it's not the best in the world, but you know, at the time, since they didn't have any Lobo figures out, I thought it was cool.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. That's
oh,
it.
Captain Trick, what's going on?
Nice, man. Yeah. Yeah, I remember as a kid I was doing customized shit as well. I took a G.I. Joe figure and I made the Rocketeer out of one of them. There's that football G.I. Joe guy. I don't know if you remember. Yeah.
Perry.
Yeah, he had a helmet and all that. I took Silly Putty.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the refrigerator Perry.
No. There was a white football player guy. He came with like a helmet and a backpack and all that. And I went, I think I could make like, you know, a version out of it. And I had taken Silly Putty and I made like the fin part for the helmet and then I put like the extra pieces on his backpack.
God, yeah, what the hell was his name?
I don't remember.
I don't think it was touchdown, or could it have been fullback maybe?
Maybe.
So you're going to make me look this up. Because now I'm blanking on what his name was.
Dude. Yeah, it's no big deal.
All right, I see refrigerator Perry. That's the first one. Oh, here he is. He's got the bazooka. Bazooka, that's his name.
Was that his name?
Yep.
He had like yellow pants and like a green vest or something.
No, he had a red football jersey, a red, blue, and
No,
white
no,
football
no.
jersey.
Yeah, I remember Bazooka. It wasn't Bazooka.
Okay.
No, he had like or it looked like a football kind of, because he had like this grill on his helmet. But anyway, like I said, I mean, even back then, just messing around and doing different shit with these things. Most people, like I said, most people doing customized jobs. A lot of people still do.
They had an Archie. A Riverdale teen. Is that like...
I found the thing, but I don't see his name anywhere. Hold on. I don't know how I found it.
I see a picture with the fridge and a guy with orange pants on and a football in his hand.
Yeah, I'm sharing screen. This guy.
Yep, that's the one I see in the picture here.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a name attached to it, though. Wait a minute. I can't read it, but Captain...
Oh, Captain Gridiron. That's what that says. Yeah, Captain Gridiron.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, I added, like, Silly Putty on his shit to make him look the Rocketeer as a kid.
Strove Star, in case I didn't say it earlier, hey, how's it going? Sounds like we would have had quite a collection if we weren't talking System 333 about something. I missed that one. Destructive as a kid. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of us were. Steve Kenobi always tells stories how he used to apparently tie firecrackers to all his toys and throw them towards the pond or lake near where he was living, blowing them up.
Shit.
Yeah, Cobra had Rocky Balboa. Yeah.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I remember the Boa figure. That was such a horrible looking figure too. His name was Fauci.
You're wrong.
And there it is. I still didn't check to see if Drew was gone. I'm a horrible pig friend.
I don't know. I'm too tired to focus right now. So
I'll tell you what, though. No, we're having a lot of fun talking about this stuff, and
man,
limited topics because I was like in a total funk and daze all day long today. So
yeah, it's just a lot of like reminiscing about old shit too. Because like literally, my cousin had, I'm looking at the Sergeant Slaughter, and if you remember all the WWE figures, these fucking things. Like my cousin had every single one that was ever made.
Yeah, I still have a couple. I have my Undertaker and I have Papa Shango.
Nice.
Now, here's what I did. You talking about customs again? Once again, I had an ass load of these things. And at the time, if you went out to the flea market, you could get any one of those figures dirt cheap.
Yep.
So I picked up ones like I picked up an extra Hulk Hogan, a Macho Man, and then when I couldn't find who I want, I just picked a character that was close to it, and I made all the original like New World Order guys. I painted all these up, so I had the Madness. I had Hollywood Hogan. Like I had them all. I found Nash and
All
that
these
was a
things,
Diesel and Razor.
all of these things were super highly, people just customized these left and right. I remember because my cousin showed me, back when the internet was still early. He's like, "Oh yeah, I found this website," and like everyone had custom jobs on these fucking things. It was insane. He started making his own customs back then as well. Oh man, these are too small though. But yeah, these things are nuts. The rubber ones as well.
Yeah, I brought some of them back too. The old
Dude,
LGN ones.
I saw AEW. They're even bringing back. They're doing their own, which is kind of nuts.
I thought they were good for what they were at the time. They were definitely unique.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I had a couple of these things. Stephen made Lou Albano.
Yeah, well, they had all of them. They had Bobby the Brain Heenan. They had Freddie Blassie.
Yeah.
They even had a Mean Gene figure.
Damn. Crazy. Oh, I remember this dude too.
Yeah, that's Smash.
Or Axel. Axel, Smash, and Crush.
Yeah, Duggan one. He came with a little 2x4.
Oh. There's a slaughter one. I love they made him like just so big like that, which he was never really in that kind of shape.
I mean, at the height of his career, he was big, but he wasn't ripped.
Yeah. He's a big guy. He's always been a big guy, but yeah, he was never like, that massive up top. Jeez. From the commercial.
And Chris was just trying to kill people when he was a kid.
Oh, shit.
Throwing them old rubber figures at people.
Hey, well, that's better than Jimmy Superfly murdering his wife or whatnot.
You're wrong, Vinnie. You're wrong.
You're wrong. It was his girlfriend.
Wookie named his bong Mean Gene Okerlund.
Oh, shit. That's a good name for your bong.
Nope. Even in his younger days when he was like having those Texas rope matches and stuff like that with Dusty Rhodes, even then he wasn't like ripped.
No.
Big, but never ripped.
Right. The American Dream.
The Dwayne, baby.
My sweet Sapphire.
Oh man. But I don't know. I'm feeling kind of exhausted. I don't know about you.
Yeah, no, I'm beat. I was debating if I should continue on this layout or if I should turn in early.
I think you should probably get some rest, brother. You've been running yourself ragged for a long time.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, that's why I went to the movies today. I mean, right? I wanted to go have some fun, go watch something entertaining, and I was happy. I was really pleased with that movie because I didn't know what to expect. I really went in with like zero expectations, and I'm like, okay, this turned out really fucking good. So.
You need more of that. I'm hoping maybe Cobra Kai comes out soon and it's as good as everybody's hoping it's still going to be.
Yeah, fingers are crossed. Plus, The Witcher is going to come out as well. We got a few things.
Chris is going to have a good night.
Oh hell yeah, brother, dude! I can't wait to hear what you think of the book. Yeah, man, this sequel's coming, and I can't wait, man. I'm looking forward to jumping back on it.
No, I haven't been disappointed with any of the books. I got a little confused, and I talked about it, and I kind of suspected what it was, and I was right. and all good. But yeah, not a problem with any of the books I got. I tell you, like especially with Through the Woods, holy crap, man!
Yeah.
That is because that's like a full book. It's so easy just go cover to cover over and over again.
It's so satisfying. It really is. And I'm like, okay, all that fighting back and forth that my brother and I had was all worth it. It paid off.
No, that was an amazing book, and I mean, if you ever do go like partially back into that
Mhm.
set of the universe, that would be interesting because
Oh yeah,
that was so good.
we there is another story to tell. Just so you know.
Yes, absolutely. 11 out of 10.
Oh, dude, thank you, brother. I really appreciate that, man. Yeah, there's a sequel that is we have an outline for it, and yeah, my brother went into some detail with it. I threw some extra ideas at him as well, like, oh, I would love to have this and that in there, and he's like, oh, all right, cool. And then I kind of told him the reason why I wanted certain things in there, but oh yeah, but when it's time to pull the trigger on that, that's going to be another crazy story. It's going to be a lot more intricate than the first one was, but it's going to be really cool because there's also another character that we're going to be bringing into the fold on that. But yeah, I'm going to stay a little quiet because there's like I said, a bunch of other projects before we get back into that one.
Well, before we close it out here, you want to tell everybody about Shadow of the Kraken? I mean, let's help promote that again.
Oh hell yeah, yeah! Shout out the Kraken. That is the newest one. Let me see if I actually I think I have a time lapse I could probably show you. Where the hell is that folder? I rearranged shit because I was cleaning up my desktop.
That's something I got to do one of these days.
Yeah, because I still have to. Hold on a second. You guys wanted to see something cool. I need to do the proper edit job on this fucking thing, but I haven't had a chance yet. Share screen. But yeah, if you guys are into really cool pirate stuff, definitely keep an eye out for this thing. I mean, you can definitely support it right now. I'm penciling and inking up the last couple of pages, and then I'm going to go back and finish painting up and doing all the lettering. So this book, I'm right there. I'm near the finish line with it. Yeah, I can't wait for you guys to get it because this thing it's going to be 52 pages. I might still squeeze in a page or two extra. It depends. I got to see where the rest of it's going to line up. But
be careful squeezing in too many extra pages because you'll never get done.
No. I know where I'm going to end it, but it's like if I still want to add that one or two, it depends. I'm going to see how it all reads when I'm completely done with it, and if it needs the extra page or two, I'll add it. But again, it's just splash page type stuff, so nothing too intricate. Just an extra taste of goodness, essentially. Because you guys are worth it, and I love working on this book and these characters because it's going to expand into a bigger world. It's a traditional pirate story where I'm going to kind of show a little bit more of kind of what's going on in that world, how they lived, how they survived. But then there's also a supernatural twist to it. We're following the main characters to the story, but like I said, there's going to be historical figures in there as well. I'll just pull it up too, since we're here anyway.
Citizen 333 says your art is amazing, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And Frankie came through with a quick hello. What's going on,
yeah.
Frankie?
Hey, Frankie. We were just talking about Through the Woods before as well. But yeah. So shout out to the Kraken. Yeah, this thing, man. It's a story I've been wanting to tell for a long time. I'm a huge fan of pirates. I've been a fan since I was a kid. But yeah, this is gonna have all those great twists and turns in it. You're going to have, I'm playing with that kind of aspect too of like that darkness of man, of, someone who was fighting for the right thing. And now he's getting kind of, swayed by the treasures he's finding, the way of life that they're living. He's starting to break his code. And, like how far is too far? Could he get back into the light, or is he just going to, go completely dark? Like there's going to be that kind of struggle throughout this series. with the characters. But it's also like one of the major points to the story is going to be the skull that he finds. It's amongst a bunch of other treasure. This thing has got multiple maps carved into it, but it's also coded. So there's more story and craziness going on with this. But yeah, there's also a really nasty villain in the series he's pursuing the main characters, and they're unaware of it, well, up until a point. But yeah, you'll see what his agenda is and what's going on with that. This dude right here. But yeah, it's like it's everything that you need. You want adventure, you want action, ship battles, hot women, beautiful locations. You know, everything that a traditional pirate story and just an action story in general, which you want. Action, adventure. You want to see these characters grow and evolve. You're going to get all that great stuff in the series. So yeah, I can't wait for everyone to get it in their hands, and just this is another part of that universe of Mela Art World, my company. These connecting stories and what I'm going to ultimately do with them. But yeah, it's cool, man. It's fun. I enjoy it, and I can't do it without your guys' help. So everyone who supports these projects and gets the word out, retweets, puts it out on all social media, that helps tremendously. Word of mouth. That's what we have. And
I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I actually wound up backing it a second time because my brother is also hugely into pirates. And
dude,
even though he's totally not all there, he does appreciate a good book and a good story. And I know that he would love this, so I picked it up for him. So
awesome,
when
man.
this gets done, I'll be able to give it to him. Hopefully, he'd be down here in a nursing home by then. So
hopefully, man, my fingers are crossed, dude. And thank you so much too for the extra support, Tommy. You're one of the good guys. Yeah, you like to break balls, but it's always fun. It's fun and it's funny. Nothing malicious. That's why we love you.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate that too, Frankie.
Hell yeah, man.
Mortal E-Tap.
Good stuff. Yeah, everyone should keep supporting everyone in Rogue Entertainment, because like we are, night and day trying to do our best here, give you guys great streams and just regular stuff too. We're having a cool hangout every time we do these.
Man,
with you guys.
Look at the love. Look at the love in the chat, though, man. Look at that.
Hell yeah, man.
Look at this.
Beautiful. All fantastic people, I swear. That's right.
Gotta love it.
So yeah, hop aboard. Take that journey with us, because it's going to be a good one. And I'm telling you, I have holy shit moments in this book right from the beginning, right at the end as well, and in between, a whole bunch of action and just beautiful women and stuff like that. So yeah.
Citizen 333, in the title description for this live stream, you look down underneath, you will find the links to this book. Along with his other projects, because I remembered this time, I didn't go full Ozzy Osbourne, and I remembered to put City of Venus into the links as well.
Beautiful, man. Yeah, because if you go all the way to the bottom of this campaign as well, I did put the links there for the other campaigns. So these that you see down here, these ship immediately. I am currently working on Shadow of the Kraken right now, so I'm looking to get it done by like first quarter of the new year. That's the kind of track I'm on right now. Just a little bit behind on it, but these all came out either on time or early. So yeah, and again, like I said, Through the Woods. This is a hardcover book. This ships immediately. If you want great gifts for the holidays, definitely you'll get them, because like I said, these go out right away.
And if you're thinking about it, with the slowdowns that a lot of mail services are seeing, probably better to order it early.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, because typically it takes a couple days to about a week. But yeah, it again depends where you are too. Like you said, some places a little more backed up than others. But yeah, if you order it, if you order this even tonight, I'd pack them up and mail them the next day. So. And we have the Ash Can as well. It's a smaller book that's got sketches and stuff in it.
Folks, if you want to get that hardcover book, it's amazing looking.
Seriously. The hardcover. It's 100 pages. You get the full story, beginning, middle, ending. It's a great tale, and yeah. like I said, these characters are not done. So, but this story, like I said, it's kind of open and closed. But yeah, there's a way to we're going to be bringing them back at some point. So yeah, that's going to be cool too.
And
Every
every single time that I've run one of these streams, just in case anybody ever wants to know, in case you're watching this on the replay, you just go right down into the descriptions. You will find all of Vinnie's books along with the link to his YouTube channel. In case you want to go to his YouTube channel and see some of the shorts that he's doing about the book with the artwork that he's working on, the time-lapse videos. Or if you want to catch some of the toy reviews he's doing, make sure to do that as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, because I'm going to be doing more of that stuff as well. And yeah, like I said, as soon as this book is done, I'll probably be doing more kind of those art tutorials, and I'll give you guys some, more hot chick drawings, because I'll be working on City of Venus at that point. And I'll probably give you guys a couple of sneak peeks, maybe even mixing some of the lessons with that. So that could be pretty cool. So yeah, if you guys are into, again, futuristic stories, kind of a post-apocalyptic world, it is very bleak. It's not what people think. You're not going to have like a total uprising or anything, because there's not that many people on the regular land over here. It's just kind of what's in the floating city, and some of these a handful of people in the underground. That's about it. And lots of other disturbing, crazy things that are roaming around in this dead city. Yeah, I kind of purposely made them look a little bit like zombies, but they're not. And they're pretty much failed experiments, and there's going to be all kinds of different types of these. So it's not just what you see here. It's much bigger. I just went on a smaller scale to start, and I wanted to get into some action and kind of show people a little bit more of this world, so they kind of understand the rules I kind of made for this world. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be a crazy adventure for sure. And yeah, this has a little bit of science in there, superhero stuff. Yeah, it's going to go into a lot of crazy different places. A little bit of homage to certain things that I enjoyed when I grew up on, and just shit that influences me. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, this, like I said, issue 1 you can get right away. It ships right away, and there's 2 art books that are also attached to this campaign, and they're 52 pages each. So if you are looking for them, I suggest hitting the featured tier at the top, and then doing the add-on for volume 1. So you get all 3 books in one shot.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, both of these books. Like I said, they're 52 pages each, so there's a ton of artwork in both of these, and then the regular kind of standard comic book. But
yeah, we are getting ready to close it up too. I'm not creative. Thank you for coming out. Please check out Vinnie's books. Make sure to stop by his YouTube channel and subscribe. Recently just got monetized. He got all the paperwork worked out with YouTube now, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I need to hit, I think, at least $100 in order to put like the banking stuff in. But yeah, everything else is pretty much green lit. And I'm going to be doing a live stream tomorrow. Chances are I'll probably be talking about Ghostbusters and Spider-Man, some other stuff. So
Awesome.
Yeah, definitely swing on by. I might go and have a rant here or there. I've been known to do that on occasion.
There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Swing on by like in a stream of light. Make sure everybody arrives just in time.
Sure. Yeah, it'll be around 5 p.m. That's usually when I do my Friday streams. But Sunday is usually that's a longer stream, and we go on at about 8:30ish, around there.
Who are you gonna call? Pig Busters. But once again, guys, thank you so much. Make sure you stop by and see Vinnie tomorrow. Also, make sure to stop by and see Vinnie on Sunday, because usually, Vinnie, you have your Sunday stream too, right?
Yep, that's right. So hell yeah. Chris Fish should be there as well. Oh, by the way, yes, I do have a Jinx in one of the art books from the Netflix series. Yes, you're right. And it's fun. I drew and painted that character before I even knew who the hell she was. I did it for a convention one of the conventions I went to because one of the actors was going to be there, and the promoter asked me to do one. So I'm like, yeah, sure, man. So yeah, I sold a good number of prints to him. But
all right,
cool character.
We hope to see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, we see you all on Sunday as well. I'm not sure what Rogue is doing. I don't know. Is everybody from Rogue taking the whole weekend off too? I wonder if Scotty's just like feeling a little bit limp and ain't going to do anything either. I guess we'll find out. We'll see.
Yeah, but, we'll find out. Yeah, I know it's also the holiday season, so a lot of people.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people are, into
stress and everything else.
Stress and feelings and everything. Yeah.
But we're gonna try to keep it light anyway and have some fun.
Yeah, so make sure you stop by tomorrow on Vinnie's channel and on Sunday as well, and maybe see if Rogue is doing anything late Saturday. We'll see if any of those guys got some balls to show up. If we're leaving it all in Scotty's pockets, I'm kind of worried that it's not going to happen. So we will find out. We'll find out. But thank you, everybody who's come by. Strobe Star, Chris Fisk, Citizen 333, Frankie, Odega Outlaw, Shellback, I'm Not Creative 22. Oh, God, Bone was here. Chaos Hoy was here. The Wookiee was here. Oh, God, who else was here? There were so many people that were here earlier. And I know not everybody could stay the whole time. Bone was here. Who am I missing? Captain Trek was here earlier. I know I'm missing a few other people, and I'm not sure who I'm missing, and I feel terrible. Nano Reaper was here.
Yes. Was what about?
Oh, God. And thank you to Kathleen Kennedy and George Lucas for stopping in as well. Yep. Awesome one also. Star Trek Nitpickers also came through earlier, and everybody else. If I missed your name, I'm so sorry. I'm working on probably about 5 or 6 hours sleep in the past 2 days. I'm feeling a little bit worn out, and I'm feeling just a little bit out of it.
Yeah.
But thank you all for coming. You are the ones that make this happen every single time. Like I said, make sure you check out Vinnie's books. If you can't back them yourself, go ahead and share those suckers out for other people to be able to find out and be able to enjoy these books, because people need good entertainment. We need to see it. We're not seeing it from the mainstream anymore. Stop by, see Vinnie tomorrow and on Sunday, and see if any of these Rogue guys can get themselves out of their fields and do something on Saturday. And remember, never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say, what you should or should not watch, because your silence gives consent. We'll catch you next time. We're going to take you out the same way we brought you in. Have a good one, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Have a great night.
Yep. Greatest day in memes. Thank you also for stopping by. Thanks, Shellback.